Everyone, in this video, I would like to give you an example of a data sheet that we use where we were collecting partial interval data. The purpose of this study was to explore a novel way to train teachers to increase their use of behavior-specific praise. And we wanted to see if when teachers increase their praise and decrease their use of reprimands, if student behaviors changed. So I'm going to walk you through the sheet. You can use a data sheet like this for any type of interval recording. So partial interval, whole interval, or momentary time sampling. You'll notice these numbers along the left-hand side, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. This data sheet is divided into 10-second intervals, and for this study in particular, we used 10-second partial interval recording, and each observation was 20 minutes in length. So 1-1 to 1-6 represents the first minute, 2-1 to 2-6 represents the second minute, and so on and so forth. These yellow lines are kind of specific to this study. These were used as a prompt for the researcher to tell the teacher to use behavior-specific praise at that moment. And so what we did was we had an audio tape that said 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 that would cue us to the interval that we should be observing in. And when we got to 2-6 and 4-6, so roughly every 2 minutes, we would then know that it was time for us to prompt the teacher to use behavior-specific praise. One of the things that I like about this data sheet is that you can record a number of variables on one data sheet. Sometimes an error that students make is they'll have multiple data sheets for each behavior. So for example, sometimes I'll see students have a data sheet for general praise, a data sheet for specific label praise, and then a data sheet for each of the student behaviors. But when you're recording, that becomes very difficult. What I like about this data sheet is that I can have one data sheet to record all of these different behaviors across a 20-minute period of time on one clipboard. So what I did was have the teacher behaviors up top and the student behaviors. So this is for the first 10 minutes and this is for minutes 11 through 20. And then I have a little demographic information. So who's the participant? What is the date of the observation? This is important. And then what phase of the study were we in? Were we in baseline, direct training, or maintenance? Then there was a key for the teacher behaviors. So G was general praise, SLP is specific labeled praise, T is tangible praise, PH is physical praise, so like high fives, and neg is negative statements or redirections. Each of the teachers identified student problem behaviors through the process of consultation. And so I would list out the problem behaviors that each teacher noted for the students. So for example, off task, playing with objects, speaking out of turn, and then those were operationally defined on a separate sheet. But here I have the codes or the key so that I know exactly what I'm looking for each of those behaviors. You will use a similar data sheet to this when you complete your assignment for time sampling. If you have any questions about this data sheet or setting up a data sheet like this, please let me know. I'm happy to answer.